Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Anime Gardens video. So Anime Gardens just dropped their 7 Deadly Sins update and they added a bunch of units. So they added Escanor, so there's a shiny version for Escanor, and then they added Meliodas, there's 2 forms for Meliodas, and they also added Arthur and Raiden Shogun. Alright, so now that we're in game, so what is this? Escanor bar. So this is the shop, so you can buy limit breaks and all the good stuffs here. And you can also buy the 7 Sins chest from here. Okay, so apparently the new game mode is in World Lines. Oh yeah, right here, 7 Sins Town. Alright, I'll see you guys when I'm in game. Alright, so now that we're in the game, let's just select super faster waves and let's try to see it. Wait, so the enemy spawning from wave 4? Oh, this is a sick map. So the enemy spawning from there. I'm gonna just put my units back here. And we'll see how this goes. So these guys spawn in with like 800 million HP, and these guys spawn in with 6 billion and 10 stocks. We'll see how it goes in the later waves. Alright, so it's wave 27 right now, and we're doing fine so far. These guys have so much life stocks, but I think we can do this. Okay, so now it's wave 30 and the boss spawn. The boss has 3 billion HP and 100 life stocks. Yo, and the boss is running so fast. Wait, can we even beat this? This guy still has 94 life stocks and he's running so fast. And we just lost. Alright, so I don't think we can beat this stage with this team, so let's try a different team. Alright, so one of my viewers told me that I need Blast and the Fleur-de-Lis girl to beat the stage faster. So I went back and tried to get Blast and got Ultima on him. And the second unit that I need to have is this, the Fleur-de-Lis girl. So yeah, I also got Ultima on her. So the team that we're currently running with is gonna be Shinra, Yuji, Blast, and the Fleur-de-Lis girl, as well as Subaru Lust and Waguri. Alright, so now that we're in game, let's just select super faster wave again and try to beat it this time. So let's put on our farm, our Subarulas, our Shinras, Yuji, as well as our Blast and our Fleur-de-Lis girl. Alright guys, we're now at wave 30s and the boss has spawned. Let me just turn on auto all for all my abilities to see how we can do with this. Our boss is already getting sent back to spawn, which is a good sign. It's one of Blast passive. Yeah, it's right here. Temporal Reversal. Each attack has a 15% chance to send enemies back to the starting point. So this is really OP. So Blast is one of like the best units, one of the best support units to have. And just look at that. If anything, we can replace her with Typhoon, because Typhoon also get buffed by 200% damage when using in the same team as Blast. And there we go, we beat the stage in 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Wait, that is low-key bad, so let's try a different team this time. We're gonna replace our Fleur-de-Lis with Typhoon. Alright, now that we're back in the lobby, let's try to put some traits on our Typhoon and see if she's better than Fleur-de-Lis. Alright, we only want Ultima for her, so let's hope we can get Ultima early here. And we just got Ultima on our Typhoon. There we go, just like that, we got good stats on her. Alright, so this is the team that we're gonna be running it with. It's gonna be Shinra, Yuji, Blast, and Typhoon. So I'll see you guys when I'm in game. Alright, now that we're in here, let's just try to see if we can beat the stage any faster now. Our goal is to get a clear time lower than 5 minutes. Alright, so this is Typhoon's passive. So all attacks remove special stage shields applied to enemies, and any enemy within range with HP below 25% is instantly executed. So I'll update you guys when I'm in wave 30. Alright, so we're now at wave 30 and the boss just spawned. Let's see how fast we can beat this boss. And as you guys can see, the boss is getting shredded right now, and he's just getting sent back to the spawn every time because of our Blast. I'm actually so sure that we're gonna beat the stage faster than 5 minutes. Alright, so we beat the stage in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. That is so much better than our previous run. So we're just gonna stick with this team and grind for the next couple hours. And I'll see you guys when I get anything. Alright guys, so I'm back after a couple hours of grinding. We got every of the new units from the update. We got Meliodas Assault, which was the 1% drop from the world line. And we also got Escanor right here. And we also got 4 of the Arthur portals that we're gonna do later. Alright, so the main unit from the update is none other than Escanor himself. So we only want Ultima on him, so yeah, let's see if we can get Ultima early on him. And oh my god, we just got an Ultima and under 1000 reroll. Alright, the second unit we want to go for is Meliodas, so let's see if we can get Ultima here. And finally, we got Ultima on Meliodas. Alright, so he does have an Evo. Or we also got the Evo item earlier from the portal, which is a 20% drop from the portal. Alright, so we can finally evolve our Meliodas to Meliodas Demon King. And holy, look at his aura. And this is Escanor's model. Alright, so before showcasing them, let's just put some good stats on him, and I'll see you guys later. There we go, we got full rat stats on our Escanor. There we go, full rat stats on our Meliodas as well. Let's check out his cosmetic real quick. Yo, this is aura, bro. Holy. And this is Escanor's cosmetic. Yo, he's so big. Alright, so now this is the new team that we're gonna be running the stage with. It's gonna be Escanor, Shinra, Meliodas, and also Blast. So now let's get into the new game mode to showcase them. Alright, we are now in the stage, so let us just showcase our new units here. So let's put on our farm, Subaru, and let's put on our Escanor here. Holy aura, what the... Yo, Escanor has crazy attack effects. Yo, I can barely see anything right now, cause yo, Escanor is crazy. Look at his attack effect. Alright, so wave 30 is here, and the boss has just spawned. Let's see how fast we can beat this boss with our new team. Yeah, so I had to turn off the attack effects because it was taking up my whole screen. And there we go, we beat the stage in 3 minutes and 14 seconds, which is so much better. Alright, so now that we're in Infinite, we can now showcase our Meliodas and our Escanor. So Escanor costs 10,000 yen to place down. So these are his attack effects on placement. Very solid attack effects. So on placement, he's doing 1 million damage with an SPA of 2.8 seconds. So on upgrade 4, he now gains solar flares. So on upgrade 4, he is now a full AoE. And these are his attack effects. Alright, let us now max upgrade him. So on max upgrade, Escanor is doing 24 million damage with an SPA of 1.7. Now let's get over his passives. So Escanor has 2 passives, and his first passive is called Blazing Apex. Gains plus 5% attack for each wave that passes, capped at 250%. His second passive is called Sun God Incarnation. Every wave, this unit loses 2% HP but gains plus 2% bonus damage towards enemies, stackable indefinitely. Every time he attacks, the target is inflicted with Burn Stack, dealing 2% of enemy's HP per second for each stack, capped at 5 stacks or 10%. Each stack lasts 5 seconds and refreshes whenever a new stack is applied. Alright, so that's Escanor. Now let's move on to the second unit, which is Meliodas. So Meliodas costs 4,500 yen to place down. He is a line AoE on placement and has a really cool attack effect. So on placement, he is doing 560,000 damage with an SPA of 2.8 seconds. On upgrade 4, he gains a new move called Annihilation. He went from a line AoE to a circle AoE now. These are the attack effects. Really solid. I'm gonna max him out. On max upgrade, he is now doing 12.4 million damage with an SPA of 1.7 seconds. He also has a meter bar, so let's check out his passive. His first passive is called King's Dominion. If Arthur or Escanor are active on the field, this unit grants them a special buff. Every time those units attack, they will deal an additional 15% of the target's HP as bonus damage. Demon King's Authority. Every time he attacks, he gains +1 demon stack, capped at 20 stacks. Each stack increases his total damage by stack times 2.2% of enemy's HP, capped at 44%. Additionally, when he takes damage from an enemy or boss, he reflects 100% of that damage back to them. So you want to have Escanor and Meliodas in the same team at all times, because Meliodas does buff Escanor, and he also has 2 active ability called Demon King Judgment and Absolute Annihilation. If you guys have not gotten Escanor or Meliodas, I recommend you guys to get them since they're really strong. Well yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe. Also, I have an active Discord community, so if you guys want to join in there, the link will be in my description. I will also be hosting giveaways in the future, so make sure you guys are in Discord for that. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.